Hello again, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Today I'm tackling the Temple of Muroc, which I've never done before and know nothing about. I think Mara here has played through it at least once before, so no spoilers, please, sweetie.
I'll do my best.
Well, we are underground, so I'm betting that we're going to fight like 90% undead in here. So I'm going to make sure that my hotkeys are for fireable and without equipment.
You there. What brings you to this
I was
place?
chasing you in here, actually, because you ran away
Why
before
are you
answering
here?
my questions.
The evil in this place must be rooted out. His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the
Probably
dragons
not.
before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
If I was going to rebel and try to claim some kind of area for myself, I'd aim a little bit higher than Solstheim, probably.
I mean, he didn't even manage Solstheim, so...
We have lived
He really
on
doesn't speak
Solstheim
well of
for
his
many
talents.
generations. Our people are tied to the land itself. We try to serve the All-Maker, to live in balance with nature, instead of exploiting it, as others would.
Kelty is trying to restrain some eye rolls here.
There are few of us left unaffected by this curse. My father, Storm, the shaman, protects them in the
I don't feel like I like her voice
I
acting
fashioned
very
an
much. It
amulet
seems
to
to me
guard
that
me
it's
against whatever has
unnaturally
taken hold of the
halting
star,
and full of pauses
but
at
it is
places
the
that
only
sound
one of its
peculiar.
kind. If I cannot find a way to save them,
I don't talk to her
there
very
is
much.
no hope for our people. We must find out what is at work here.
Yeah, clearly Muroc, right?
Are you ready to help me now? We should not delay.
Nothing living, so probably... I guess I'll reveal that I can shout.
Lost!
We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Well, there's a skeleton, so that suggests traps, maybe? Or maybe just people died in their chairs? That happens a lot.
Maybe they took poison. Be careful with that bottle of stamina.
Yeah. And these potions of healing. I guess they are still on the shelves. Is this magic? That could be useful, I guess. Alright, side chamber. Why are all these places full of like bizarre torture devices and people being cooked alive and whatnot? Like, not like some ruins are full of that, but all of them. Without any real rhyme or reason to it that I can have ever seen. A few times in Skyrim you can really piece together some kind of interesting story from the clues, but generally speaking it just pure randomness of, well, we have some kind of creepy thing, let's just stick that there. Nobody will question it. They underestimated me.
Take your time. I shall follow you when you're ready.
Poisons, well, that's completely useless. I'm back to being a hoarder here. I should find a chance to just drop this garbage. You're just gonna sit there. You're really not
Evil in
concerned.
this place must be rooted out.
But not today
We
necessarily,
must
just at
find
some
out
point.
what is at work here.
Lost!
Alright, so that's surely a Draugr. Okay. Who's shouting? Cultists.
Is someone there?
He's got a Dark Elf. He must be, because he's using fire magic and he had a Dark Elf voice. I'm gonna see if I can
Now
dodge
we
that.
end this.
Nice.
Yep. More important. Oh, can we get them stuck in like the poison arrows? Oh, that'd be great. She's too stupid for that, though, it seems. Now, if I summoned up an Atronach, a fire one would be ineffective. A frost one would also kind of be ineffective because it would get stuck. This one would be expensive, but maybe worth it. Oh, here comes the Draugr. Okay, Draugr I can deal with. Let's go with turn lesser undead. Just 5 more minutes of charging it up. Okay. So
Can you
once
finish your son?
Yes. It's back there. Alright, we can't let this guy heal. Or maybe he already did. This one's into it. That one's into it. I'm just going to press into melee with this cultist. They have not impressed me with their melee skills so far. So. They're just carrying random stuff. That could be semi-useful, I guess. Okay, I really need to stop with the hoarding. Yeah, please do show yourself. Where is that guy? Oh, it's the Draugr that ran away. Okay. Isn't there still a cultist somewhere? I don't need that raft anymore. Get back here! You're not even turned anymore. Just a coward. I didn't need to cast that spell on.
I will not fall. I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
I think you're contributing to the burning corpses, just saying.
You know, you're right. But I don't put them in cages.
Lost!
They come out of their cages and attack me.
Maybe some people clean up after themselves and put them back in.
Or maybe it's just like they're trying to like inoculate people against fire by setting them on fire a little bit first.
What
And then they
doesn't
left them in
kill
the
you?
oven.
We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many.
Yes.
Muroc was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process.
Lost!
Protect himself from what though? Because rebelling against dragons, like having little tiny traps and little tiny tunnels, that's not going to be much of a help. The tiny tunnels themselves will keep out the dragons. And if the dragons are getting in, they'll be digging in or something like that, and then your traps won't really be helping. No, I don't think he thought this stuff through. Hjalti's not impressed with his intelligence so far. Rebelling only to claim Solstheim and trying to protect himself from dragons with traps.
Was he trying to protect himself from the inhabitants?
Maybe. I guess fellow dragon cultists or something. So I'm worried about this because that thing could easily instant kill me. And this idiot will probably trigger it. So if I trigger it myself, and then get back over there before she can... I'm just assuming that she's an idiot. I feel like she's going to be like all other NPCs in this game and be an idiot, so...
Lost!
It's not a justified assumption. Okay, I'm going to pull this and duck... Okay, nothing. This is a kind of cool room.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber.
Just running in there and just chatting. There's people over
Trapped in
there.
these cages. What tortures did they suffer at Muroc's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes?
Some games would let you just kind of like wonder that
Look up
without,
there. I think I see
or
something.
piece together some clues, or give you like a journal. Skyrim will probably do that to clarify it at some point. But having NPCs dwell on it
The
openly
stairs
is
are knocked out.
not
I
the
have
most
no
subtle
doubt you
writing.
can find a way up. You never know. You may
She's
find
like a
something of
walking
value up there.
walkthrough.
I shall look around. We can proceed when you are ready.
So a way up there. Well, here's a way up there. I mean, there's clearly people in the room, but having the high ground against them sounds advantageous. So.
Was it worth the effort?
Well, I could sit here and have like a show of people in their cages down there, I guess. So that's creepy. What's in this chest? No, it was not at all worth the effort.
No, it wasn't too much effort.
Ah, there, I've triggered the Draugr.
What was it?
Oh, Draugr Deathlord. Now, if it's not a Death Overlord, it probably can't ragdoll me with its food for doll shot. Probably just... Oh, okay. I will take out this one first. And leave her to handle that one. We'll see. She probably will if it does its breath on her. Shout loud. Who the heck is shot? These are... What? Really? We're fighting a Draugr Deathlord here. You're just gonna come up here and start fighting us? Okay. Let's see how they like it if I aim near but not quite on them. I wonder if I can... Nah, I guess it's work. I wonder if you can hit the guy behind while he's doing a ward, whether it works, but the answer seems to be no. So, what I'll have to do is... that. There we go. Oh, it's another one. Magic guys are just like free fuel, so I'm not too worried about them. Let me make sure I've got my proper boots on though for this. Yeah, I do. Good. Archmage's robes. Muroc, Necromancer's Amulet, Ring of the Erudite. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's just focus fire one down. If we get the Draugr fighting you too, that'd be great. Oh, I'm sorry. What I'm really sorry about is she got in the way of me killing the guy who was almost dead. That's the real problem here. So, I could just like start lobbing blizzards into this. Kill them all. Sure knows his own. Long stun. Okay. This one's pretty deadly too. Oh, did I hit that or did it just die? I don't know. These are pretty weak cultists. And Freya's over there, she's got that one nailed down, so... How big a drop are we talking about here? Like if I happen to walk over here, say, ignore this flame. Now, we walk to a good angle, but... Kelty notes that these guys don't seem to be the same chant as the ones above were. So it might be semi-intelligent. Oh, did she win? Good work. Killing a Draugr Deathlord on her own? Well, semi on her own.
How many summons did you have up there?
Just the one, but it was mostly fighting the cultists, so, you know, it's impressive if you just like went hand to hand with one of these guys and slowly brought it down. Looks like she did. Good work. You've earned yourself a heal. I don't know how much she needs. Probably not much. NPCs regenerate pretty fast when combat ends. Sometimes. Seems to be inconsistent. Well, I don't like the looks of this. There's an oil pot over there for one thing. I'm just gonna hit that, I think, from a safe distance. And... Well... There we go. The typical embalming tools, for whatever reason. Maybe he was making Draugr here. Maybe he is a Draugr. I'm gonna switch back to Aura Whisper.
Lost!
I'll never reveal any secrets.
So... I'll stop. There's a trap sound going on there. Guess not. I think this gate's gonna close behind us, but I do at least see a switch there that probably opens it. Although if I was, you know, an intelligent person designing traps, I would make a conspicuous switch to let yourself back out of a supposedly trapped room, but that switch would kill you.
Lost!
So when people are fleeing in a panic and not looking for traps, after they think they've already sprung the trap, then they get killed.
Maybe put some weak trap on the first one so they think there was a trap that was sprung.
I think let them think just the door itself is trapped. But you know, both styles have their merits. This one, on the other hand, just seems very obvious and very unhelpful.
I thank you for your protection, Allmaker.
Is that my name now? I have a lot of titles.
Lost!
I'm wondering how I didn't spot that guy though. He must have been right on top of me. Maybe I just didn't look the right direction somehow. Alright, well, I'm just gonna conjure up one of these guys. It's Draugr. It's all Draugr. Draugr all the way down. Okay.
Such a grog to fight.
Let's get that way out of there and I'll just take out the rest of this one. Now there should be another one in here somewhere, right? I thought I sent... Okay, it hasn't been alerted yet. Wow, she did some pretty serious damage. Let me check one thing here. Okay. Okay, she just does serious damage. I didn't somehow accidentally set it to, like, Adept or some such thing. Yeah. Well, my hat is off to her for that.
Now we finish this.
I'll just explore around to look for traps for a little bit. Okay. But there's one around here somewhere. There it is. Hey, you sit down. I stunned you. Turning them at this point will only drive them further into the ruins. Oh, there's a trap there. That will take them out fast. Now then, if I walk... No, no! There's like a million traps and... Okay. She doesn't fear death.
I mean, actions speak louder than words, I guess.
Maybe the Altmaker did protect her. She ran into this line of deadly traps and came out. So, I am going to fire into that line of traps. Wow, that's a lot of traps. I feel like she's going to set them off and kill me. I'm just going to run up here to the Draugr instead. Seems safer. What in the... Did the ram hit me from behind and nearly kill me?
Looks like it.
Well, that was silly. But I'm going to get over here and drink everything.
Chug. Chug. Chug.
I don't have many healing potions, do I? There we go. Having a follower in this place is almost a liability. They're going to get through my summons in no time here. So I'm going to need to crowd control. Just one way, or Restless Draugr sounds much more pleasant to deal with. Also, I can do fireballs here. That'll be sweet. There's like 3 targets. Yeah.
I do not fear death.
What are you... Oh, there's still one back there or something? Okay.
I'd say go and help her, but I don't know.
Oh no,
if
I'm
she'll go
ducking
back
and getting cover over here.
I do not fear.
What is she stuck on? I don't know. I'm not going back there to find out. I guess she ran ahead. Very far ahead. She didn't trigger any traps, apparently. Maybe I'll just stay back here and heal her.
I missed her getting past you.
Yeah, she was fast. I turned around to make sure I wasn't battering around, but then she was on the other side. Ooh, that's a good scroll. Ooh. Back up we go. But I can't do fireballs anymore.
Not fear death.
Oh no, you don't. You're staying here. She cast. Oh, she has like a mage armor spell. That's just she's kind of dumb. The spells are worthless. I've explained the math of why in previous videos. Well, she is a Nord. The lovable, slightly dim older brother of the Breton people.
Is someone there? Now
Is he hiding back here?
Thank you for your protection, Lawmaker.
Alright, so. That's a trap. What kind of trap? I'm gonna find out from... Okay, the lame kind of trap. Do I have the key to open that door? Or is this like a side path? I don't know. I do have the key. Man, a lot of traps. But in that case, this is probably a side path over here. Well, this is already here. Am I getting mixed up? Is this the battering ram tunnel? I guess it is strewn with Draugr. Okay, I got turned around a little bit. Thought that was a side path. Yeah, I understand. No. No, I don't understand. Are there 2 sections here that like run parallel to each other or something? I guess they do. Okay. Alright. Wait, did she close the door? Or whatever. So.
I'm not going down. It would be foolish to attempt. You have a much better chance than I to make it through these traps.
That's
I have
true.
no doubt that lever
I thought
turns these blades.
she didn't fear death, but whatever. So, I'm going to go to become ethereal. I'm going to put on my Amulet of Talos.
I shall wait here for now.
Yeah, you do that. I'm safe here, right? Looks like it. It's hard to like see depth properly in this game. Sometimes. I'm not quite sure how long it lasts, honestly, so I'm not really listening. But are we just going to assume this lever turns off the traps rather than killing us? I guess we are. Now, if it was me, I would have made it kill the guy who pulls the lever, but...
Great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems.
But it's like the worst way to do it. If you really want to do it, you could just like block up a tunnel with rocks or something.
Manual labor, the real deterrent.
Mm-hmm. I guess that one dark elf who was digging would probably try to come through, but he's a rarity and he couldn't find any workers, so that's kind of the lesson here. So if you want people not to get to you, don't bother with traps. Just like fill in like the main tunnel and leave on an inconvenient access route.
I want to go in the tunnel, but then I'd have to climb that hill and shimmy through a hole, and it just sounds like a lot of effort.
Mm-hmm. What's ahead down here? Have we run out of cultists? Seems like it's been more Draugr and fewer cultists as it went along. Nothing? Okay.
Lost!
Let me put the Necromancer's Amulet back on, though. Well, well. Sealed gate. Must be a lever for it around here somewhere. Is that it? Probably. So I can't get in. So why would... Architecturally, if you're trying to make yourself hard to get to, why would you leave this bar there where people can see the lever? I mean, maybe like it's like a trap if you reach your arm through it, chops your arm off or something, but it doesn't look like it's rigged for that. So I can't imagine what purpose it serves to give away the... I jumped at that. It was like a prank. Somebody stuffed already dead Draugr back into there. Just to surprise passerby.
Told you, somebody was cleaning up after themselves.
Hiding the bodies.
Maybe the handle was there.
Yeah, I'm apparently quite nervous. Okay. Oh, it just fell down while I was looking around for a switch. Okay. So there's live Draugr over there. Are these... Yep, come on. Ringing the bell. You guys can come over here? I'm just going to take a shot at whatever that is. Oh. Oh, they are... Okay.
Who's there? I know I have something.
Draugr white. Okay, how can we separate these guys out? I can make that one furied. It might be a good idea. Maybe. I don't really want to engage in like long-range combat against its bow out there. Because I don't know what kind of bow it is. It could be like a an ultra bow of death. I don't want that. So, what to do instead? Is that a Draugr over there? Two Draugr with bows, and they're both whites. It's hard to keep an eye on both of them simultaneously. My Atronach is not really helping here. What might help instead would be a Wrathman. Today there's no choice but to get into melee. So I'm going to summon a Wrathman and I'm going to get back here and watch the spectacle. Now I only need to watch one of them. Oh, he fell into a pit. And that's bad, because now I can't watch him, because now he's stuck in a pit. It's going to be hard to time these two. So far, so good on that count. Oh, he's really stuck up there, isn't he?
Drop the fireball back there.
Yeah, that might get him back.
In confined space, though, the increased heat.
Pressure, yeah. Old school D&D stuff there. The bane of many parties. To avoid that 3.5, I think specified that they don't actually have any pressure. Therefore, don't act differently in different sized spaces. Okay. Not that it would actually affect the different levels of heating of the air and whatever, but apparently, they just wanted to do away with that. She's running back and forth in that trap lever, and
I do not fear death.
alright. I want to, you know, excoriate her for her incompetence of running into traps all the time, but on the other hand, she is like a capable damage dealer and tank, so you gotta take the good with the bad when you're forced to have a follower, I guess. She's one of the more useful ones so far. Glad to live with my restoration, because at 60 I think I can get another restoration regenerate magic bonus, which would be great.
Muroc learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters.
I mean, they are pretty
But his
horrible in
path
the...
seems to have been a cruel one.
Yes.
I wonder if we will find some answers to.
Are you really just going to keep talking on this bridge with this crew? Yeah, okay.
Lost.
How did she live to be this old? In Skyrim. There's a skeleton. Never seen a skeleton? They're all over. We've been running through skeletons. You were commenting on the skeletons. Not one more. Oh.
You didn't save any for her?
She was so slow. Man, these battering rams, I hate them because those things, if I go into them, will actually just instant kill me no matter what. If I'm not careful and get hit dead on. And she's really just gonna run in there. Okay, that took out even her. In one shot.
I think she got hit by both of them.
Maybe. There's a Draugr White back there. I really don't like this positioning. Why is it saying there's a Draugr White? There's clearly not. She's... Oh, never mind. That's just how it displays it. Okay, I don't know what triggered the other trap. I'm not going to risk it. I am just going to go with Aura Whisper. No, not Aura Whisper. I'm just going to go with Become Ethereal. Probably full health. Because I didn't notice for sure if the two grams had the same trigger or if that's their only trigger or what. It is not worth the risk.
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
You're... Wow, you're just jumping into a hole in the ground. Okay. I feel like I'm adventuring with like a 5-year-old here.
Lost.
There's clearly Draugr up there who will be able to come in behind us if we go into this hole.
I suspected there would be something down there. Do you know those spells already?
Probably. Which spells? Books laying around often spell trouble, but... Invisibility, I'll take that. Reanimate Corpse, yeah, I've got that one. Money... Wow, these are like cantrips. Yes, I already know these spells, thank you very much. Muroc must not have been a very good mage.
Maybe she just wasn't a good student.
I was hoping it would stick to her face or something. Showing that I know that spell.
Lost.
I could reanimate her corpse. Okay, so we're back to where we came from. So, on with the fighting of obviously placed Draugr head here. I don't like the positioning. If I walk around that corner to see this one. Yep, come on out. Oh, it's just regular Draugr. Really, exaggerated response to that. Okay. Oh, more cultists. They must really be allies with the Draugr. Understanding that now. So, that explains why he was making them, I guess. Oh, I should have... It would have been smarter to open with an illusion spell. While they were off guard.
What's that?
But that worked. Hopefully they'll fight each other for a little while here. Yeah, oh, good. Drain each other's magic. And I'm going to stand way back here. Oh yeah, it's a battering ram. That's going to take her out if she walks into it. Are you a regular driver? Yeah, you are. Okay, that simplifies things. While they're fighting each other, she just walks up behind to chop them in half. So, acrobatics. Out of character, the reason that I'm doing a lot of healing here is that I want to level my restoration, and it's one of the few good ways to do that. Oh, sorry. She did just run in front of a guy with like flaming hands ready to throw fire.
That just gives you more healing to do.
Yep. She shot a bow at me, so okay, you know, we're both equally culpable of running in front of dangerous weapons. Call it even.
Cannot help you now.
Probably. I wouldn't want to count on him not being able to help. You know, he does have all those hypnotized people outside and whatever. I'm still worried about them coming in behind us. I felt like we don't want to have to massacre civilians for one thing.
I do not fear.
I do fear kind of walking blindly down this tunnel without checking out the traps as I keep up. I can't tell if this person's like a dark elf or not. I'm assuming yes, so I'm going with ice here, but...
Remember that you chose.
Yeah, that's fair enough, they are close.
And so it ends.
Let's see. Dark elf. I made the right choice. And I killed her with the right weapon, too.
Boost!
Ooh, I hear a word.
Lost!
Alright, let's get a Wrathman in there. To trigger this obvious trap. Guys, I know you're in there!
I had heard that turned against the dragon cult, but to display the remains in such a manner as this. It is no wonder the dragons raised his temple to the ground.
Kind of a warning sign for all of us putting dragon bones on display in our houses and whatnot. How did they see it anyways? It's hidden right underground here.
Something feels wrong.
It's clearly a Draugr ambush. Like, are you really surprised by this? It's like she's not from Skyrim. I could totally fireball these guys if she wasn't standing in the way, but what I can do instead is repel undead. Oh, is that might be a... She keeps getting in the way. She's probably going to get chopped in half there, if we're not careful. That might be a Death Overlord. No, yeah, I don't know. Death Lord or Death Overlord, we'll find out. I want to get this one out of the way so I can heal her so she can keep tanking for me. My Wrathman will last for... Well, actually, it might already be gone. I'm not sure. It'd be hard for them to kill it. But... Oh, she's gonna live forever. Okay, and it didn't ragdoll me, so I have nothing to worry about in that count. How did this one get there? I turned my back and one gets behind her.
I will not fall.
Certainly not anymore. Alright. I wonder if it's a strong enough undead to... Yeah, almost certain to resist. But what if I do... this? Yeah, I can stun it like that. Oh, it's a lady Draugr.
I do not fear death.
We're getting there. I am curious about this new dragon word. What was it called? Strength Dragon Aspect? Take on the mighty aspect. So it turns you into a dragon or something? Delivering colossal blows. Well, I'll have to try it. Got a truckload of dragon souls floating around here. It is once per day, though. More powerful shouts. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I don't seem to have turned into a dragon. So that's... You have weird glowy hands. But what about my shouts? It doesn't seem more powerful. It's okay to spoiler me about this. What does it do?
Once you get all three, you look cool and glowy. I never use it.
I see. I should probably look into what the mechanics of it are. Okay, so we succeeded here, I guess.
The evil in this place
Yes,
must be
yes, I
rooted
think
out.
we're in agreement about that. Where's the way onward? Ah, I see.
We must find out what is at work here.
Interesting. Let me try one thing here. Okay. I'm going to change my apparel up for a second. I'm going to make that Amulet of Talos again. Then I want to check one other thing. I've got... Okay, still 3 more hours of Blessing of Talos and Muroc. And does it tell me anything? Dragon Aspect, Arms? Okay, I guess that's what it does. Power text, you... Okay. Nothing mentioning shouts. Okay. I was wondering if maybe the cooldown was shorter or some such thing. It doesn't appear to be the case. Okay, I already fired a Fushudan here, so... Is this guy not alive? Guess not.
Did it say take an amulet of some kind?
Did it?
I thought it did. It didn't after you shouted, but...
Ancient Nord Battle Axe. I didn't see an amulet. Like, I shouted from back here, right?
No, when you shouted when you were right next to him.
Huh. I don't know. That shout wouldn't have knocked anything loose, so I'm not sure.
Must have misread
Lost.
Muroc key. I don't like that it's dark in here. There could be traps about. Bit of mess hall. Okay. I do like that some places in Skyrim feel like they might have actually functioned as practical buildings in some ways. You know, a lot of places have sleeping quarters and eating quarters and whatnot.
Yeah. Although the mesh of tomb and cafeteria is a bit strange.
Yeah, it does seem unhygienic. You probably bring the various boards of health standards running.
Lost.
Although they go running the other way pretty soon, probably, due to the hordes of undead. So, I guess it kind of balances out there.
Dead end?
Fair enough.
Impossible. There must be something more. Look around. I
Who
will
are
let
you to
know
tell...
if I find anything in the dining area.
Okay. Alright, first of all, just to establish that I don't take orders from this random crazy lady, I'm going to take a look around the dining area myself. Okay, there's clearly the lever back there. Freya, reach through that and pull the lever. It's right over there. Freya, it's... Okay, you're an idiot.
The evil in this place must be rooted.
Okay, well I found something of use in the dining area. Potion. And eternally burning fires, as always. There's probably a back way around that lever like there was before.
Probably.
Various bad alchemy ingredients. Ooh, and a black soul gem. Don't mind if I do. Those can soul trap NPCs, sending them to a horrible eternity in the soul cairn as we saw. But there are a few people who might have earned that. It's also very efficient because like you can just kill any random NPC for a grand quality soul.
I knew it. A secret
What's the name of
passage in
the
dining area
high and mighty guy in White Helm? I don't remember what the place is called now.
Nazim?
Yeah.
The Cloud District guy.
Yeah. He sounds like someone who would like a black soul gem.
I prefer to catapult him up into the actual clouds after he talks about this Cloud District all the time.
Lost.
Oh, she's staring over at the secret passage over there. Great. Okay, anything in here? Strange, creepy floor, probably a trap. Ruined books. Any intact books?
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Muroc.
His autobiography or something? I Am Great. The Muroc Story by Muroc. What, did she say nothing but books? Like, as in the kinds of things that do tell stories? Is she illiterate?
I do not recognize this statuary. We passed by a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in.
I don't recognize him
I do
either.
not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues are not alive anymore.
Lost.
Well,
It looks like there's only one way to proceed. I leave the honor of pulling that handle to you. I do not want to put my hand anywhere near the mouth of that statue.
Wrathman, you do it.
I do not fear death, she says.
Yeah. I guess maybe dismemberment you
The evil in
fear.
this place must be rooted out.
Well, it might be an infection. Risk of death.
Alright. She does seem kind of cowardly and trying to force me to take all the risks. I guess it balances out because I make her fight like hand to hand against all these undead, but I stand back at a safe distance. But I heal her, you know. She doesn't stand by with like a bunch of, you know, bandages in case the statue bites me. These look like creepy jaws too. Probably Daedra worship or something.
I do not suspect that will be the case.
Lost.
I don't think it will be either because you won't shut up.
I don't know, if she talks long enough, she might make her.
Mm-hmm. I think they took the silence spell out of this game. It used to be around in Oblivion. That seems potentially hazardous.
Ancient elevator?
Yep.
Lost.
Okay. So is that like a bunch of blades or something over there? Yes, the invented a creepy zone sound effect. I think I'll walk up the sides of the creepy zone.
Lost.
Those things are moving back there. I think I'm just gonna lob a fireball and let them come to us. Oh, it's just a Draugr. Maybe the others will come by and investigate. Oh. There's one, yes. You stay right there. What's Freya doing anyway?
Is she stuck behind you?
No, she's just not being helpful. Freya... She's stuck on the... Stairs are an ancient invention. Even the Nord should be able to understand them. I see, so there's a rock trap. Get back in there. Did she get stuck again?
Where did you come from?
Well, what you missed was that I was fighting them one at a time, and they came from up those stairs. You're now up to speed.
I do not fear death.
Lost.
Wow, there's a lot of them coming. Okay.
Who's there?
What did I just hit? It's not putting any information out. Oh, those are just skeletons. I'm just gonna lob fireballs that direction. That should hit them. There's one.
Who's there?
What just shook? Ah, another rockfall trap set
I
up.
thought I saw. No, surely not.
Lost.
What did you think you saw? Probably good to fill me in. Oh, is that Draugr critically injured by the falling rocks or something? Nice. I'm gonna launch a Fusroda up this hill. No traps. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't want to walk into a rock and have the stationary rock instant kill me, as occasionally happens. So. Oh, there's another. Oh, it's a Death Overlord. Oh no! Nope, we're not doing that.
Who's there?
Death Overlords can often ragdoll you with their Fusroda. So, I need to make sure that I'm not standing behind this lady, and that she continues to have its aggro. And I'll maybe conjure up a Flame Atronach to help out. Should have good DPS here. And the more stuns, the better.
Always true.
You know, just loot this chest while they're at it. Alchemy. Not even like major alchemy. Oh, Atronach got killed fast. I thought I was going for her. Well, I'll conjure up a new one. We're halfway through this guy. I'd like to heal her, but that might involve running into its range, and if it hit me with Fusroda, it could knock me down that hill into rocks for potential instant death due to silly physics. I can't have that. That's just frost breath, so I'm not afraid of that one. I wouldn't want to get hit with the disarm shout, though. Which, oddly enough, is level capped, as I recall, including against the player, so they'll just stop using it at some point in the game. But I forget when, and I'm pretty low level because I'm a mage, so I'm not going to risk it. With my irreplaceable Staff of Magic Regeneration. I don't like being in melee with this guy.
I will not fall.
He will if he shouts again, so let's keep that from happening. There we go.
You for your protection.
Ouch. Thought I had arrows with it. Well.
Lost.
Those, huh? And nothing up ahead.
Lost.
Alright, what's this creepy looking room? With another one of those weird jaw things.
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
She doesn't really say anything, does she? Okay. I guess I have no choice but to stupidly walk onto
There
what
are
it...
dark magics at work here. Ready yourself. This book. It seems wrong somehow. Here. Not. It may be what we seek.
What is making that rumbling sound? Well, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that good things come from reading creepy books. What's down this tunnel? Is there just like a better way out of here? Can I just telekinesis that book? That would probably be a better solution, wouldn't it?
You'd still have to walk through it, though, wouldn't you?
Oh, we have another way out. We don't need to do this. We can just telekinesis that book out. Frost in the enchantments. Sunlight. Forget that. I'm reading that book. Telekinesis is alteration, right? Yep. Okay. No, I guess I can't do it. Fine. Oh, it didn't let me read it. Oh no, something weird's going on. Oh, a tentacle reached out and grabbed me. Oh, we must be going to like generic fantasy Lovecraft Land, so this is going to be Hermaeus Mora.
What?
I hate how every fantasy thing has to... Stop that!
Who are you to dare set foot here?
Gotta have our obligatory fantasy Lovecraft
You are
pastiche.
Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... So you have slain
It's cinematic.
Well done. I could have slain him myself back when I walked the earth. But I chose a different path. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield.
That's just the
This
dragon
realm
thing
is
that I did?
beyond.
Okay.
You have no power here.
That's
And
apparently
it's
true.
only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home.
Well, you just gave some things away there. I could just kill your
Send
workmen.
him back where he came from. He can await
Servants of
my
Hermaeus
arrival
Mora, I guess.
with the rest of Tamriel.
Good thing they didn't just kill me while I'm randomly helpless here. This is the most inefficient vanishing spell I've ever seen. Also a dragon. Okay. Shoddy workmanship on their part. I'll show them how to properly banish things later on.
You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you. Where? Where is he? Can
He's
we
clearly
reach
in
him?
Apocrypha, the
Can
realm
we
of
kill
Hermaeus
him?
Mora.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should
It's
look into
dangerous.
our
Let's
boat.
take it back home and show it to Dad.
Perhaps Thorn can make sense of what is going on.
Yeah.
Come,
Sure,
there looks
let's
to be a
put
way
your
out
village
for
on the
you.
line. Yes, we already went out that way. Okay. Alright, well I guess we'll wrap up there. That was a pretty fun dungeon, I'd say. I didn't relish having a forced follower here, and I'm looking forward to hopefully ditching her next time. But I guess as followers go, she wasn't that bad. She wasn't as annoying as Serana. So, that's something. All in all, fun times. It's a shame that our villain had to give away the entire plot, it seems. But maybe there's more to it that we'll see. Alright, have a great day, everyone.
Have a great day.